now I'm making the harness for the NOx sensors, oil pressure and temp and fuel pressure sensors. Gonna get that going so that we get all that data to the ECU.
The old, new, bigger housing.
Yes.
So
we're swapping out the 1.01 AR exhaust housing for the 1.21, just because we're going to send this turbo to the moon, so we'll see what it makes full tilt, and then that's where we'll stop.
Not too bad. Cleaned it up a bit.
Finishing up the ABS delete, so we've got all the, I think it's ODYSSEY fab, makes the ABS delete kit for this car. And so putting in all the stainless steel braided lines to get everything going and have some usable brakes again.
We'll need that.
Yeah, no, who needs brakes? We just need to accelerate.
Oh, okay, I see it's all the way back here. Alright. Nice and clean. Do you have to drill a hole?
For
that
T-clamp?
Yeah. So we always talk about John on our YouTube, but we never feature him.
Oh, that's me.
John's here on a Sunday along with us, helping us out, of course. He's gonna be welding a little bungholio on this. And
we love bungholes.
What?
We love the bungholes.
Countdown's on. 4 days until 4 more working days until race.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
And what are you doing today? Well, hopefully you're gonna try to get it running, right?
Yeah, the goal is to try and get it running. So working on trying to plumb the fuel system, and that way we can get some gasoline to the car and get it running.
This is the current state of the interior. Yeesh. I have to get my little vacuum in there. So yeah, this needs some work. And the trunk. This is how it currently looks. Where are you putting the battery? I see the little box.
It's gonna be in the back left corner.
If I'm looking at it?
Yeah.
In the hole?
No, we have a plate that's gonna get put there to mount it.
Oh, okay. Did you have to put that on the other side?
What?
For the windshield wiper fluid relocation thing?
Yeah.
You should do that.
I do that.
Oh yeah, here, put this light on. He got the catch can on.
Yeah, I got the catch can on last night with the AM lines and everything.
Say that again, because
We got the catch can put on with all the AN lines ran and everything, so ODYSSEY Fab did a good job making that can, and it fits pretty nice. Still have to figure out a drain. As you can see, it's got a 3/8 NPT for the hole right there, so we'll have to get some sort of a petcock drain for him to be able to drain the tank and
drain the main vein.
Yeah. Drain the main tank, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cool.
Fun stuff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you do have to clean up this whole interior, so it's not like you don't have like a ton of stuff you could do right now. Because as you can see, actually, this doesn't look too bad. I'm curious to see how the fuse box looks once closed. I know Andrew has plans to 3D print a box within a box, so that way when you open the glove box itself, you do not see the fuse box.
Yeah, you don't see the actual fuses.
Yes, which is very, very clever. It will be only, it's only going to be able to hold like a half a sandwich, but yeah, let's see. Maybe like a wallet, actually. Wallet or small clutch. Oh man, yeah, there's a bunch to do.
I'm still trying to figure out, how everything's gonna get set up and how we're gonna plumb everything. So right now I'm just ripping out all the old stock fuel lines and making room for the new fuel lines and everything. And get the surge tank mounted, the new fuel pump mounted, filters, and just plumb everything up and get everything working and running. Try and get some fuel to this thing today.
Yeah, cool. All right, just wanted to do a little progress update. That's pretty good. Looks pretty snazzy.
Looks alright.
Well, when the bottom's in, it'll look better.
Yeah.
So the battery's going over here. Do you have to drill a hole?
For
The wiring?
what, battery?
Yeah.
Hey, I gotta figure out where I'm gonna rent that. I'm gonna start on the line lock now and get the fuel system break.
And yeah, I'll be back once this sucker started, or if anything interesting happens. We're hoping for no interesting things to happen, and just a smooth ride. We've had a lot of bumps. Oh yeah, tell them about Jorge's car real quick, because that was done. It's almost finished. Almost, at least for the race. Ran out of fuel pump, then once, but it was still good on the dyno.
Yeah, we were.
Took it on the street, and we had a little oil slosh issue.
Yeah, we just need a better crankcase ventilation system, because what he had for the stock motor worked okay, but since we're making more power and the engine's clearanced a little more, we got an oil pan that holds like fucking 8-9 quarts of oil. So we just need to vent the engine a little better than what he has now. It was fine on the dyno, but once we take it on the street and everything's sloshing around, the engine's breathing heavily. So we just need to get it to breathe a little better, and fix that crankcase ventilation system that he's got on there. So we've got John making another catch can so we can vent the sump, and that should solve that issue.
Good. We'll see later on. Not Andrew. John is also bringing, I guess, the back plate and a new bracket, throttle cable. We gave John a lot of work this week, more so than normal. So we really appreciate it. Although his thank you to us was putting little dicks on the catch can. So I will definitely shove a picture of that in right now, because that was totally worth it. I didn't even notice, which is hilarious. Other than that, normal, under pressure. Oh shit, here's the catch can right now. For Jorge.
Nice.
Pretty sweet. Yeah, see, the dicks
That'll
are
do
inside,
it.
so.
Yeah, can't see the dicks.
All right. We'll be back with some running CRESTA, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah. five. High five? No? High five now? No? This belly rub? Yeah, okay. Alright, so for real though, what's going on with this car now? Oh, there it is. So explain what this is going to resolve.
So we need to properly relieve some of the crankcase pressure under load. So what's happening is, for one, these RB25 valve covers kind of suck because the opening for the baffling is in the rear of the head. And what happens is when you accelerate, oil sloshes to the rear of the head, and when the engine breathes heavily, it just spits that oil up through the baffling, and you end up just filling up the catch can. So you really need to do some sort of sump ventilation system. So what we did was we moved the front VCT drain to the turbo drain, and then we're going to use the factory front VCT drain with a 12AN hose and put like a catch can that's going to drain back to the sump if it fills up with oil.
You mean when?
Well, yeah, when it fills up with oil.
That's what it's doing, right?
It's gonna vent the crankcase vapors, and that's where any oil is gonna go if it or when it spits up oil. And what's gonna happen is it's also gonna drain that oil back to the sump. The valve cover catch can is still gonna be there, and that's gonna collect any moisture or ethanol water. And it's also gonna allow the cylinder head to properly drain to the sump, because you're not gonna have all this crankcase pressure trying to shoot up the oil drain ports in the head, preventing the head from draining properly to the sump, and then you want to pan dry and yada yada. So this is hopefully going to resolve that issue, and you should be able to be done with it.
As far as for the race.
Yeah.
Because there's the fuel pump maybe. And
yeah, because it definitely needs more fuel pump, and top of that, it's going to need a bigger alternator because
the voltage from the fans is drawing too much. Or?
Yeah, so yeah, just one thing after another, and we're just trying to be able to race.
Oh yeah, what's today? Wednesday.
Yeah, today's Wednesday.
Morning.
And of course we have.
We got Jaden's windshield fixed.
We got Jaden's windshield fixed.
I think Duffy's okay.
Yeah, I think Duffy's doing okay. He figured out his sway bar stuff. Yeah, so.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be back. I'll let you work.
Try and get these son of bitches done.